Ever feel like your internet is just giving up on you the moment you walk into the bedroom? It is a classic struggle, and that is exactly where this NETGEAR router tries to step in. Right out of the box, this thing has a pretty straightforward, no-nonsense look. It is not trying to win any design awards with its black plastic shell, but it feels sturdy enough to sit on a shelf and just do its job without drawing too much attention. What really catches the eye, though, are those two external antennas sticking out the back. They are not just for show. They actually do a decent job of pushing a signal through a couple of walls, which is a massive relief if your current setup leaves you with dead zones in the kitchen or the back office. Now here is the thing about the performance. It is running on an 880 MHz processor, which sounds like a bunch of tech jargon, but in plain English, it means the device handles multiple gadgets at once without breaking a sweat. If you have a house full of people, maybe someone streaming a movie, another person gaming, and a few phones just sitting there syncing, this router manages that traffic surprisingly well. It is built for that AC 1200 speed, which is plenty for most standard home setups. You are looking at 300 megabits on the 2.4 GHz band, and a much faster 867 on the 5 GHz side. It is a solid split that keeps your high-bandwidth devices running smooth, while letting the smart home gadgets do their thing on the slower, longer-range band. One little detail that is actually pretty handy is the USB port on the back. It is a 2 version, so it is not going to break any speed records for file transfers, but it is perfect for plugging in a hard drive to share some photos or documents across the house wirelessly. It is one of those features you might forget about until you actually need it, and then it becomes a lifesaver. Setting it up is about as painless as it gets, too. The WPS button is right there, so if you're tired of typing in long, complicated passwords for every single device, you can just tap that and get connected. Honestly, it is not all perfect. If you are a power user with a gigabit fiber connection and a dozen 4K streams running simultaneously, you might find yourself wanting something a bit more heavy-duty. The USB 2 port is a bit dated by today's standards, and it would have been nice to see a 3 port for faster backups. But for the average home, it hits that sweet spot between price and capability. It is reliable, it covers the basics without any unnecessary fluff, and it keeps the connection stable when you need it most. If you're looking to upgrade from that basic box your internet provider gave you, this is a solid, sensible move that won't leave you frustrated. It just works, and sometimes that is exactly what you want.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.